Hey everybody, welcome to SaveState, where we talk about everything you love in nerd culture. Today I am joined by my buddy Ryan Royal and our special guest, Jonny Nitpick. His videos are awesome, and we will have a link to his YouTube channel right here. Today we are talking about the Nintendo Direct that came out last week. As you guys know, there was a lot of good stuff announced and a lot of not so good stuff announced.
Right.
So let's just start off by your guys' impressions.
Are we starting with the good or the bad or the?
Let's be optimistic. Let's start with the good.
Okay.
We'll be pessimistic wrapping this up.
New 3DS coming February 13th.
Yes.
A lot sooner than a lot of us assumed. Anyways, I thought it was going to be quite a bit later into the spring.
Yeah, me too.
Because there's usually that longer period of time between Japan dropping and the US getting it. It looks cool.
It looks really cool. And just what we need, another thing with new in the front of it. So just to confuse
everyone.
Exactly.
The new Wii U 3DS extra awesome
I'm
special
glad
edition.
I keep up with this stuff, because if I was a parent and I didn't follow this stuff and trying to buy this for my children, it would be a nightmare. It would be awful.
Well, here's the good guy Nintendo, though. All of the games that are going to be released, or with the exception of Xenoblade, are going to be backwards compatible with new 3DS as well as the current iteration of that. So you don't have to worry about buying little Johnny.
So that's kind of a banana bag. I feel like that's temporary. That's
really
for now. I mean, if they're going to make one like Xenoblade, is that what it is?
Xenoblade,
and that's going to only work on the new one. Who's to say that's the only game they're ever going to do ever?
Well, yeah, but still, at this point in time, they're going to have a nice buffer of transition where the original 3DS, but there's like 3.2 million some users right now of the current iteration of 3D and 2DS.
From what I hear, the only thing that's really like super duper different about it, and the only reason why Xenoblade is actually being released only on the new 3DS, is because of the fact that it has a faster processor. And that's the only reason why it's on the new 3DS and not the normal 3DS, because the normal 3DS couldn't handle it.
So, yeah, that's true. You're absolutely right. And having that, because you played on the Wii when
nice.
That's my favorite Wii game. Oh my god, I love it.
Because you got to have those two sticks to be able to control.
Yep, exactly.
Cool.
I'm excited now that they have the one coming out with the extra joystick. I can go back and play the 3DS styles that require the two joysticks.
Absolutely.
I was not I was not about hunting down that dongle for the side.
I got it.
So I never played Kid Icarus.
Yeah.
I'm excited to go back and play that.
Do they have that dongle for the? I don't even think they have that dongle for the XL.
No, it's exactly.
I got it for my regular and played through Resident Evil Revelations, and it was fantastic to have on there. But it always tripped me out because I'm like, why am I off center? I can't handle it.
Yeah. So I'm excited to finally have a joystick for that reason.
And Fire Emblem. Oh my god, you cannot not talk about Fire Emblem in that awesome trailer. And was there like a little golem crawling up the side of the mountain? I don't know if you're gonna be able to actually fight that. I
have no idea.
But yeah, in the actual trailer,
I hope so.
Yeah, in the trailer, there's a golem crawling up the side in like a live action sort of looking live action trailer they did. But it looks really really awesome. Super excited about it. Did you guys play the 3DS Fire Emblem?
I have not yet.
I've not yet. I played as the character on Smash Brothers, but I've heard really good things. I've had a hard time getting into Fire Emblem, and that was actually the one that was finally kind of maybe I'll check it out. And
it's so good, man. Trust me.
Awesome.
Speaking of that, the fact that Martha's being reintroduced.
Yes. The Martha amiibo is being
sorry about that, Scalpers.
Released.
Yeah, they're finally gonna
say sorry about that, Scalpers.
Yeah,
that's
seriously.
Only one of the 3 super rare ones coming back, but still at least one of them.
So which one did it? It was Villager, Marth, and
Wii Fit
Trainer.
Yeah, those are the ones that are ridiculous right now.
Yeah, it was good to hear that, and the fact that Marth is going to work in that Steam game that they have.
The codename Steam.
Yeah, codename Steam. Yeah.
With Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know you wanted it. It's something you never knew you wanted, but now you got it.
Well, yeah, because there was that DS game like Radiant Historia or something like that. That was kind of that steampunk feel.
Yeah.
It looks pretty exciting.
Got good feedback. Yeah.
for sure.
So, the last positive, the digital content that they announced. They're going to finally start releasing, having digital releases on the Wii U.
Yeah,
and I think it said that they're going to come out once a week.
Right,
what the plan was.
With a bonus discounted price for that first week that it's out there.
That's what
to get the Metroid Prime trilogy for $10 digitally,
I'm excited.
Hell of a deal.
Insane.
It's a hell of a deal.
When you can't find it at a GameStop for less than $50, $60.
And they're also bringing back Mario Galaxy, Punch Out. They're bringing back a lot of good weeks.
They have Galaxy 2 on there already right now. Yeah. Crazy.
Cool. There we go.
But yeah, also can't forget about the cross-platform thing that they're doing now with the 3DS and Wii U, to where you can, if you buy a game on the Wii U, you can also play it on the 3DS. which is also very cool. But I don't know if they're doing that with games you've already purchased that are already on there.
Yeah.
The first one they're starting with is the Mario vs. Donkey Kong, but I believe they haven't made any of them backwards compatible yet. But in the future, they're working towards the same thing that the PS3, PS4 has with the PlayStation Vita.
Crossplay. I think it's crossplay, right?
Right.
Yeah. Awesome.
Cool.
All right.
The bad.
So the bad, unfortunately, the bad.
And the ugly.
The biggest thing that stuck out to me was the fact that the new DSs do not come with a power cable.
Yeah.
That's
I completely understand that there's a group of people that already have a 3DS, but there's a huge group of people that don't have
that small
one.
segment of people that have like 7 chargers.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, because I mean, obviously, most of us, if we get the new one, we're probably going to sell our old one, or trade it in, or do something with it. Because I don't want. I mean, what's the point of having you sitting around?
I don't have that kind of money. Are you kidding?
So now we're out of charger. So basically, the price, even though the prices are the same, essentially the price is about $10 to $15 more.
Yeah. I think it's 20. I think it's 20 to get that charger for it.
Gosh.
And you have to buy the primary first party one.
Or avoids the warranty.
Yeah. You risk all kinds of stuff.
It's dirty.
I don't understand. I understand. If the 3DS utilized a more proprietary charging system, like a micro USB or something like that, so I could plug my, what I have for my Kindle or something like that, and use crossover that way, it would be great. But
I've given up trying to understand Nintendo's logic on a lot of things. It's impossible.
It's non-existent in some areas.
It's like they kind of have this like almost Doogie Howser type thing. They're really smart but they still make really dumb kid decisions. I don't understand. And then the regular sized new 3DS is not coming to the US.
Yes.
What do you guys think about that?
Nintendo of America decided that us in the United States prefer only the larger ones. No one would even want the smaller one.
Why would the entire United States, Texas, or something?
They made that call for us. Because look at the trend at tablets and smartphones.
That's true.
Bigger is better in the United States. So they made that call for us.
See all the iPhone 6 Pluses, and it's the iPad Mini.
Yeah, basically.
Well, the people have started petitions to actually bring it to there's tons of petitions out there already.
And the problem with that is the 3DS is reach and lock. So if you really want a small one, you can't even have one imported because you can't even play it.
And see, I'm part of me, like I'm half and half split on that, because normally if I'm traveling somewhere, then I'll have like a messenger bag or a backpack, and so carrying the big one wouldn't be a big deal. Or I'm going to play it at home on my couch or things like that. Japan, has more of the public transit. They're normally carrying it with them, so the smaller one makes more sense for that market.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
I don't know if I'm
a little torn because the smaller one has those really awesome customization plates, and the large one does not. So I can definitely see people wanting to have that option.
And even the screen on the small one is significantly larger than what the normal 3DS is currently. So I mean, it's a nice in between that would be great for portability, and gonna miss out on that. It's kind of stinks.
One good thing is that the new ones they announced, the new special consoles they announced, the Majora's Mask and the Monster Hunter. Yeah, those things are amazing.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that Monster Hunter one.
Yeah,
real bad.
Too bad they were reserved out within an hour.
Everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere.
Well, the Majora's Mask one keeps on showing back up.
I saw an article yesterday that Best Buy was canceling pre-orders because they over-reserved it.
Yeah. And I think everyone's only allowed to have one at Best Buy. That's all you get.
It's about time they started putting something.
GameStop's been trying to get them back. I've been reading several articles that have been updating over the time that said, hey, GameStop has pre-orders back up. You can jump on the website and things like that. But the thing with the Majora's Mask one that's different than the Monster Hunter is the Majora's Mask Special Edition 3DS doesn't come with the game.
It's a little absurd.
You get the beautiful golden 3DS, but no game. You have to buy it separately. So
I would take that cut. That thing is amazing looking. I'm a huge Majora's Mask fan, though.
Yeah, that's true. I think the brushed metal and blue of the Monster Hunter
looks good. They both look really good. I decided that when I upgrade this time, I'm not going to hold or just upgrade immediately. I'm going to hold out for a special edition because I regret that on my 3DS. Yeah.
The problem I have with Nintendo, one of the bigger problems I have with Nintendo, like when it comes to the special edition stuff, I feel like they never make enough of anything. Like we had this exact same problem with the GameCube adapter with Smash Brothers. Nobody got it, and then all the scalpers got it and selling it for $80 on eBay.
Yeah, it's like $80
it's only $20, and I just feel like this situation just kind of keeps arising when it comes to Nintendo. Like they have something really awesome that everybody wants, and they feel like they should know that everybody wants it, and then
honestly, since the Wii, I've kind of figured that their plan was to create artificial demand. Let's announce our stuff that people are going to want or need for their devices, and then make like 1/10 of what we actually should make, and that would start the hype train,
Right,
and that gives Nintendo a free press. And look how relevant they are compared to Sony and Microsoft now. When a year ago we were talking about how futile their system was.
Yeah.
So I mean, I
a
think
good
it's
point.
really effective. It's just really frustrating for the consumers.
For the people that genuinely, really, actually, truly want the things.
Yeah,
and don't want to buy a
exactly.
whole bunch just to sell on eBay for an exorbitant amount of money.
Yeah.
And then just the final negative was the fact that they announced a new line of amiibos, which is going to be awesome. The Super Mario line it has the same function as the Mario ones that are already out.
Right.
But the issue is now that Mario Party 10 is coming out, and these guys are going to have data on there. Amiibos only have enough storage for one game.
Ridiculous.
Right.
So
You
it's
can
going to
only-
be a huge nightmare trying to figure out what's attached to what game.
Because you got your amiibo for Mario Party, you got your amiibo for Smash Brothers, you got your amiibo for Mario Kart. Is Mario Kart using them?
Yes,
yeah,
Mario
but that
Kart
doesn't
is
save
too.
data, luckily. That just gives you a character.
Yeah, and that's
and
what I
outfit.
was thinking. Like with Mario, what exactly is it saving in Mario Party 10?
How many stars that you got?
Yeah, I'm
and how
not
many times
sure.
you screwed your friends over?
I'm not 100% sure what's going to be saving. I just know some of the
Definitely
settings use
worth
data.
it. Definitely worth it. Yeah.
And there you have it, guys. That was our thoughts on the Nintendo Direct. Please let us know in the comments what you thought, and please give us a follow on the Twitter book, or check out our website, thesavestate.com, to find all our information. Thanks. And, excuse me,
This guy.
again, our special guest, Jonny Nitpick. Please check out his channel in the description below.